1985.
Ganga Action Plan. First river action plan that was introduced for the improvement of water quality in Ganga River. But this doesn't mean that Ganga was pure before 1985. In fact, pollution in Ganga River was initiated way before India's independence, when during the British colonization, Haridwar Dam and Faraka Barrage were built that led to the decay of Ganges by greatly diminishing the flow of water in the river. Since then, a lot of movements are led by a number of environmentalists, scientists, and leaders to attract the government's concerns towards this matter. Since 1986, it's been 3 decades that efforts to clean Ganga are going on. But even after 34 years, no one has any idea of how much the river has cleaned. Every year, we listen the repetitive news that Ganga is stinking. In these 34 years of span, more than 25,000 crore rupees have been spent. It is said that the river is still not fit for bathing. But why, in the course of 3 decades and a cost of more than 25,000 crores, we are not able to clear a 2,500 kilometer stretch of a river? As I mentioned before, the efforts to clean the Ganga started in 1985 with Ganga Action Plan, led by then Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi. The problem was given a notice after a report published by CPCB, that is India's national body for monitoring environmental pollution. CPCB in 1982 conducted a detailed survey in which the entire river quality was surveyed. According to that report in 1982, pollution in Ganga was not in serious proportions, except in industrial towns like Kanpur and Calcutta. This report formed the basis of Ganga Action Plan. The plan was proposed to be completed in 2 phases. First phase ran from 1986 to 2000, while the other phase, second one, started between 1993 to 1996. More than 800 crores were spent for the entire plan, under which various STPs, crematorias, and municipality-based schemes ran. The objective was to make the water quality as Class B, that is, fit for bathing. Ganga Action Plan focused on Class 1 cities where the pollution was at serious proportions. Even after spending more than 800 crores, Ganga Action Plan failed to achieve its goals. It didn't consider all the factors that were also contributing to pollution flow from agricultural fields that contain pesticides and pollution from villages at the banks of Ganga, where open defecation is the biggest contributor to pollution. Also, proper measures for the prevention of pollution due to future expansion of settlements around the river were not considered, which again led to the degradation of river in future. Under Manmohan Singh, National Ganga River Basin Authority was built. It was another step to solve the Ganga River crisis. For this issue, World Bank in 2011 also approved a funding of $1 billion. Still, both the schemes failed miserably. Finally,
न मुझे किसी ने भेजा है, न मैं यहाँ आया हूँ, मुझे तो माँ गंगा ने बुलाया है.
2015, Namami Gange Project was approved. Headed by Prime Minister Modi himself, it was surely a biggest ever initiative for Ganga. Over 20,000 crore rupees was allotted to clean the river. The vision was to restore the 4 pillars. First, Aviral Dhara, which was to restore the continuous flow of river. More than 1,000 dams are built in Ganga basin, which declines the flow in the river to such an extent that at some places Ganga literally dries up. Nirmal Dhara to ensure clean water in the entire stretch of river. Under this, various cleaning projects consisting of sewage treatment plants, treatment and monitoring of industrial effluents, construction of toilets to stop open defecation are running. Third is Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that river Ganga will be 100% clean by 2090. The timeline later extended to 2020 and now it's further delayed. But how much the river quality has improved over the past 5-6 years of Namami Gange Project. But before it, we should know that water quality of a river is not just based on a single parameter. A number of parameters define the water quality, which include DO is a measure of dissolved oxygen. For water to be in good condition, DO must be at least 5 mg per liter. BOD is a measure of organic pollution. More the BOD, more will be the organic pollution in water. BOD less than 3 mg per liter is considered okay. Coliform index is the measure of purity of water based on fecal bacteria, which is found in human excreta. According to the performance audit done by GAG in 2017, in 6 cities of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and West Bengal, DO declined from 2012 levels. Biochemical oxygen demand was higher than the prescribed limit in the 3 towns of Kanpur, Allahabad and Varanasi. Total coliform levels in all the cities of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and West Bengal was only 6 to 334 times higher than the prescribed limits. According to GAG, only 8 to 63% of the funds were utilized during 2014 to 2017. Also, a corpus of nearly 198 crore was lying in the Ganga fund. The entire amount was lying in banks due to non-finalization of action plan. Also, National Mission for Clean Ganga could not finalize the long-term action plans even after more than 6.5 years of signing of agreement with Indian Institute of Technology. And there are still a lot of points to highlight. In February 2018, Gurudas Agrawal, a visiting professor of Environmental Engineering Department at IIT Roorkee and the former member secretary of Central Pollution Control Board, sent an open letter to the Prime Minister Modi, urging him to stop environmentally unfriendly projects and ensure what he calls a viral flow of the river. He reminded the Prime Minister, it will be 4 years when the central government will complete 4 years in office, but nothing has been done so far for the cause of Ganga. With this letter, J.D. Agrawal went on fast until death. After 111 days of fast, he died from starvation. Since 1986, there is less signal of deterioration, but that doesn't mean that the water quality of river is improving. There have been some improvement, but again, there are fluctuations. Unfortunately, with so many years of planning and schemes, we are not able to get a stable water quality in river Ganga.
Government is also wanting that Ganga should be in her pristine form. Modi is saying himself as the son of Ganga. Ganga has called him. Therefore, aim of everyone is the same. But our ways are different, and in our view, the path they have adopted cannot clean Ganga.